Guys, join kayo ulit. Let's go to the city and let's check the World Trade Center. Let's check the surrounding environment at kung ano pwedeng makita doon. But I'm more interested in checking on the murals, the Statue of Liberty, the Oculus, and since nandun na tayo, yung surrounding Memorrial Center and the One World Trade Tower. So guys,
Let's go.
punta tayo. Let's
Here
go.
we go.
Okay, we're gonna take the train from Main Street Flushing. This is the Long Island Railroad. It's gonna be a 7-minute drive to the city, but we're gonna take another one. Let's go. This is going to be a quick, easy, and affordable ride. 27 minutes na ito guys. Kaya, ito na sa flashing because it's going to work and wala ka ng connection. And 27 minutes to Member City. Just 2 stations away. So, enjoy the view guys. I want to show you this area by the window is the Queens area. And 2 stations away lang guys. We'll be in the city in a few. If you notice, walang tao sa bus. On my own. Guys, welcome to Brookfields Mall. Isa ito sa malaking mall. One of the 2 malls sa One World Trade Center. And this is actually facing the Hudson River and New Jersey. And it's a bit cozy. Maluwag siya na mall. It's high-end and maraming high-end na mga tindahan. But outside, I'll show you is a marina. A marina that faces the Hudson River and New Jersey. And at this time of the year, I didn't realize that they have an ice skating rink. So tingnan natin guys. Guys, sa harap natin is the Hudson River and the Brookfields Mall. Kung nakikita nyo yung mga matataas na building ngayon, that's New Jersey and it's across the Hudson River guys. Halika, ito tayong makalabot ng konti sa marina at silipin natin masisilip na sandali. this marina is actually connected to the One World Trade Center, and I'll show you how it is connected via a channel down below that mall. So we're gonna walk through it. We're gonna walk through Brookfield Place. Tapos maglalakad tayo dun sa ilalim. Also, yung ilalim na yun, dun yung train pabalik dun sa New Jersey. Can you see that? So across the Hudson River is New Jersey. And may train na tumatakbo down below us going to New Jersey. Isn't it amazing? And kung nakikita nyo yun, that's Statue of Liberty. The horizon. Ba, na from here ay kita niyo na ang One World Trade Center Tower. Ayan, yan yung sa gitna, yung parang may middle sa taas. Okay guys, ito naman ang loob ng Brookfield Place Mall. Sabi ko sa inyo, ito yung high-end mall na may mga high-end na mga tindahan. So sa loob nito ay iba't ibang cracks and store. And by the way, ganda sa concierge. At mahingi tayo ng apple gel. Oops. Yes. Can I ask for another one? Thank you. Okay. Dalawa. Baka dalawa. Yes guys, ito ay Back to the Future. We're going down below. Now, under. Pagkita nyo yung escalator will lead us towards doon sa daanan sa ilalim ng lupa. Connecting the Brookfield Place Mall at ang Westfield Mall. Kung saan nandun ang Oculus. So, baka tayo guys. So ito na guys, ito na yung entrance para makapasok tayo sa Westfield Mall. Guys, if you notice, walang gaanong tao, diba? Pero on a weekday and before the pandemic, I was here. And lagusan ito guys, ang Westfield Mall is lagusan ng mga taong nakatira sa New Jersey at nag-work sa Manhattan. But after the pandemic, konti na lang ang tao. And today is a Sunday. Maybe that's why. Okay guys, this side of the area ay Westfield Mall already. So sa kabila is in Brookfields, and then we're now here in Westfield. It's also a mall, and we're down below. This is part of the World Trade Center. When you see the design of the ceiling, marami nagsasabi na para siyang ribs of an animal, of a human. It's kind of eerie. And we're saying the design daw ay ginaya dun sa, you know, when World Trade Center fell down, right, in 2011 attack. And most of the beams ay nag-collapse. So, nag-collapse siya, and they ran parallel to each other, and it felt like it's the same. So it's kind of eerie to see it, but it's interesting because they made a big dove outside na makikita nyo mamaya, and somehow it's associated with that design, yung parang dove na about to fly. It looks like freedom symbol. So I'll let you see later. Yung dove that I'm telling you about is the Oculus, and it's that part, yung atrium na nakikita nyo doon, for there. But down below, or on the side of that atrium, are the train stations. That's the A, C45 to 3, and JZ. And down below here is actually the train station going to New Jersey. Isn't it amazing? Ako, ang feeling ko when I saw this beams running, or this design, I felt like nasa ilalim ako ng World Trade Center na bumagsak when the attack happened in 2001, sorry. I keep saying 2011. In 2001. And totoo naman, it's eerie to be down below here with all of these beams on top of you. Yeah, and so part of the design actually is that, like yung dove, diba, yung Oculus. So it's associated with the design na makikita nyo in a bit if you look up. But pag nasa labas kayo, the shape really is like a dove na resting or is about to fly. And this mall, or this building, they're calling it Oculus, and it's part of the Westfield Mall. Okay, you feel safe because like NYPD is all over, also all around you, and they're reinforcing peace and, you know, whatever. So this is the Oculus, and way back last year, I think, when it opened, naalala nyo may babaeng Pilipina na nahulog and namatay siya because if you can see those escalators there on top going up, it's leading towards yung street level. And yung first elevation na may stairs is leading towards the trains. So for some reason, I'll show you yung escalator. If nahulog ka talaga, bagsak ka dito sa pavement. And it feels like there's really no barrier. And even dyan, no, sa mga ledge on top. And pag nahulog ka, walang sasalo sa'yo. Talagang you're dead. So So this is Oculus and this is the inside of the dog. And I'll show you later yung labas nito. Okay, what a design, right? It's interesting. And then there are pavilions leading towards many stores. Ito, stairs and pavilion towards the trains. And yun na nga yung hallway going to Brookfields Center or Brookfields Mall. And a little on the right side, pag lumabas ka, is the One World Observatory or the tower that replaced the One World Trade Center. It's amazing. Guys, time to go up. Let's go up. Ate, anong ginagawa mo? Only New York, guys. I think she bought a real Christmas tree. Yeah. Oh my God. Hindi niya ba yung park? Sa street level na tayo. And makikita mo na yung Oculus swing. Yung puting nagpo-protrude over there. That one. So, nasa taas lang tayo nung kaninang basement mall or underground mall. The Oculus. And try nating tingnan yung from a top. That's a good photo ng Oculus down below. Not sure if that's Brooklyn Bridge or Washington Bridge. Very nice artwork. There you go. So this is it. This is Oculus from a top. O, di ba parang siyang dove? So it's a symbol of freedom, and it's a tribute to the people who died on that September 11, 2001 attack. And if you can see, that's the One World Trade Center at the background. At sa ilalim is the mall. And if you can see that, wait, there you go. That's the Westfield. Oh, no. That's the Brookfield Center where we came from with the view of the Lady Liberty. And then we walk through underground over here to Westfield and up to Oculus. Isn't it interesting? Okay, here we go. It's the Oculus. And pag bumaba ka dyan nahulog yung babae na Filipina. And I think it was her birthday at that day. Or they're celebrating her birthday. that time. Nahulog siya. And lapit tayong konti so I can show you the top view. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Thank you so much. Bait ni Kuya. Kasya ka, ate. Kasya ka. Kasya. Ayan siya. Nandun tayo kanina sa baba. There you go. And if you notice, ito yung escalator. Kung saan nahulog yung babae. So, at that time, madaming guests and nagkatulukan, I think. Oh, no. I remember now. Nahulog yung hats niya, I guess. Yeah, hats. And then, hinabol niya in one of these escalators. So, yun, nahulog siya. Unfortunately. So they have a ledge here where you can have your photo taken. So I'm gonna... Woo! Here we go! Here we go! Ayan, naaninag nyo ba? Yan yung World Trade Center sa taas. Yan. Where is it? Oh no. Oh yeah. Ayan na, on top. So, gusto ko pa rin silipin how this goes. And bakit? Ayun! So, I think in one of the... Yeah. Sa escalator na yan siya nahulog. I'm not sure if it's the left or the right because there's another escalator in there.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, here we go. So, labas tayo ulit. Dahil ang gusto ko talagang kuhanan ng video to show you guys are the graffitis outside. And it's getting a lot of traction, as they say. Or exposure yung mga graffitis outside. Just across, you can see Century 21, but they're closed now. And this is the famous church. Nung bumagsak yung World Trade Center, dito nila dinala yung most of the casualties, yung mga nahulog or whatnot. And in some of the documentaries, medyo popular yung church na yan. I'm not sure if it's Catholic or Presbyterian church. So, but I was here 2004 ba? Or 3. So I had a visit in New York, and at that time, hollow to, yung space na to, it's hollow. And but they're starting to rebuild. And pag naglakad ka here sa street na yan, wala kang makikita kundi wall of concrete and whatnot. Parang ko-construct sila. So ito yung graffitis becoming popular now, and I'll show you each one of them so you'll have a little information of what to expect pag pumunta kayo dito sa Oculus. And this famous graffitis. Hi! I'm vlogging. Okay. There you go. So this graffiti, this mural is made by a Brooklyn-based artist. Well, I think she's half Korean. Her name is Joo-hee Park, and she made this of a girl. It looks a little Parang siyang Korean, di ba? So it makes me feel proud that Korean, even if she's born here in New York or whatnot, in Brooklyn, we have a representation. And it's an Asian representation of an Asian girl. Enjoy, guys. Let me know what you think and your interpretation of this mural. So she made it on site. She was on a ledge. Alam mo yung roofing ledge na motorized. And she painted it herself. I'll show you, I'll put down some links below of the actual coverage when she made this mural over here. Another Asian artist, she's Japanese, her name is Risa Boogie, made this big mural in front of the Oculus. Look. Okay. So, again, nakaka-proud, no? That not Filipino, that Asian artists are making a big splash here in New York. Well, hopefully one day, a Filipino artist, right, would be showcasing a mural painting here. Let's go over here on the other side. Let's see if there are big murals pa tayong makikita. Okay, so this is Todd Gray. She's African American, and it's also a big mural over here facing the World Trade Memorial Museum and the Oculus. Totally amazing. Let me see. Check this out. I'll have a picture taken. This is the Memorial Museum, World Trade Memorial Museum. And we'll see ano pang mga artwork ang makikita natin around this area. This is the Memorial waterfalls, and I'll show you. Although marami ng coverage na pinakita about this, especially on September 11 and on its anniversaries, but it's overwhelming when you see it up front. It's the memorial up there. There's actually two, but this is the most famous kasi yan yung nakikita lagi. But there's two waterfalls and there's one over there as well. Unfortunately, wala ako nakikitang other installations. But I think it's really just for people to focus on the waterfalls, and the dalawang waterfalls in this area. And that's fine, because the waterfalls alone, it's already a big testament of this place, and it's overwhelming. See how huge this is, guys. Guys, thank you for watching. And as a review, we've seen the Brookfield Place Mall, the Rink, the Statue of Liberty from the Brookfield Place Mall Vantage. We've also seen the World Trade Center station going to New Jersey City, the Oculus, and the two huge artworks of Asian descent artists. So guys, thank you so much for watching again, and don't forget, share and subscribe. Please, 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 and please leave your comments down below. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you guys, and till next time, bye. I missed that. Guys, please click subscribe and share. Please. Sige na. Sige na, please subscribe. Till next time, this is Romel Rico saying, here we go.